you, baby. Let's see something here.
Twice.
Let's see what we can do here.
Oh, bro. That's so fake. That's so fake.
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium.
Oh. Kenny?
What
are you doing?
Playing a game. Well, finna get ready to play a game.
Would you like to get one in, brother?
Huh?
Oh, you say you're playing again.
Yeah. Finna start.
Oh,
okay. It's gonna be a rough game, too. Sure, this nigga got 170. Oh, well, shit, we pretty close together. I got 167. It just didn't feel like we've been doing shit this year. 3 interceptions. I know my defense has just been nasty out there. It's just some of these disguises I've been doing is just
Coach, they love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Baltimore Ravens. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
We're going to test this already, huh?
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give him 17 on that pickup. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Yes.
So look, she just took a screenshot of my post, right? That's a screenshot she took. That's me. She gonna say, look at those arms.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd down, Kamara.
Oh, I fucked that up.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
I don't like getting killed on no fucking runs.
It happens, baby.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
Now when you see what's going on, man, I don't like that shit. I don't mind getting beat when I don't see it, but when I see it, that shit fucking pisses me off. I don't mind fucking getting beat.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Of course.
It'll be
almost took him in for the fucking touchdown. Why don't you?
When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
They'll run it with Kamara.
There you go, baby. Thank y'all.
Met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
He's a young cat. I got to come in. Need some speed.
From back at the 3 now. This is 3rd and goal. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it.
Damn, come on, man.
Hands of Bird. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Demir Bird, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
It's straight stupid shit, man. Fucking retarded ass goddamn screen. And I saw the shit.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Got you with a screen?
Hell, man. It's my fault, though, because I moved the defense away from the screen. And when I did that, when I moved the defense away from the screen, it left that guy wide the fuck open. Even though I had the defender that I was going to, follow him with. Yeah, it fucked me up. But then I gotta realize every fucking body pretty much on the offense of the Ravens is fast as shit. So you ain't doing shit but dealing with a whole bunch of speed.
Speed kills.
You got that shit right, and they ain't lying.
Now the first carry from Marlon
God
Mack.
damn, y'all.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 20-yard line.
That's why I'm so happy we got our lead the way it is. I don't worry about all this butter-ass play shit. Cheesy shit.
Throwing Jones.
That's bullshit, man. Hit already.
Picked off at the 40. And some space here.
Fuck.
That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Come on, yo. Fuck.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
I'll pass that whole shit up.
Completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Oh, that's not good.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And a quick throw.
Gave me the same fucking play, man. The same bullshit they gave me. Okay.
At the 5. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
And keep fucking trying me on them screen plays if you want to. I'm going to catch your ass
bring
tripping.
up a 2nd and goal.
At the Colts 10-yard line.
You catch him, too. Fuck that.
Come on, motherfucker.
To throw is Jackson. Throw caught here by Bird. And
Try
he's
me
gonna be
again.
brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Oh, you one of them motherfuckers. Okay.
They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal. So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker, Justin Tucker, out onto the field. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 11-year veteran gains it through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach.
Fuck, that cost me 3 points.
Contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
This fielded at the 2.
God damn it.
He's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Okay. One fucking interception. Already. This new quarterback is not doing me good.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to. Down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start out with Mack. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on.
You got to wait till you start it up,
and
then after the next play, it should switch up.
They do it. Still killing.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying Wyman. Ooh, did he catch?
Jones now operating from the gun. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards the pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Nope, still counting.
On the ready. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Watch the whip.
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Partner, those are back-to-back 6-yard
give it
runs,
to him.
and if they're going to continue to get those types of plays, shoot, you just keep running the same stuff, don't you?
Yeah, it was 1st and 10, then 2nd and 4. Now 1st and 10 again.
Well, you got cats that can alert.
Yeah.
That's when you got to worry about shit.
Got to do better. Come on, QB, come on. Hey, Haywood.
Oh, you can't drop that.
On 1st down, Jones. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, Mike 7. Mike 53. 53. Mike. Watch the curl.
Jones from the gun. He'll throw.
Oh, motherfucker. God damn, man.
Ramsey. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown.
Fucking pick 6, yo.
Yes, this. The old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word. Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
I cannot believe they just did that shit. Fuck!
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
But hold on, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
At the 40-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch the eye. 6-6. Pull it high. Slam. Slam.
Now Jones. This one complete to Devin Funchess.
That's all I've been needing y'all to do is complete y'all fucking passes. None of this stupid shit. The first interception, I understood that.
First down.
I kind of did. But this shit here.
That route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to
shit is kicking our ass right now, son.
Bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Check. 53. Blue draw Porker.
Yeah, I don't like it.
You go tight. You got tight. Yep.
You got great, yeah.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Woo!
64.
Here's Marlon.
Whoa!
He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Now Jones on 3rd down.
Oh, it was in your head!
Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Ah!
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
What?
Fuck.
Here we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. From the 22, Jackson forced out to his left. And this will be incomplete. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Jackson now. And that will be incomplete.
Nice try to get down, though. He sure tried to get down on my ass.
So. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football.
When they tried to do the possession test.
No, I'm with you. There was contact.
He tried to get down on
I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
What
and
the
this will be
fuck?
out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
Way too many mistakes in this game.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. Right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, if something there's going to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
That's the shit you supposed to hold. Y'all not trying to win.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, 40's Mike, right there. 40's Mike. Cut. Yeah, check, hey, Mike. Hey, no.
Operating from the gun, Jones.
No! Thank you. Fuck, I pressed the wrong button.
Incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense. Just
my shit was
flooded the
wide
field
the
with
fuck
defensive
open.
backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez, standing just outside his own goal line. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Can't do shit. Ever since I got rid of that goddamn quarterback. God damn. You know, if we're going to be able to pull this year around.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Oh!
Throw left side complete. It's McKenzie. 23 yards the pickup there.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
I knew the motherfuckers was going to get caught up.
Before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it.
Oh, shit!
He's going to, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. As the Ravens push further out in front.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go. 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run the screen with Mack.
Of course.
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground.
God damn, man. Do something right out here. What the fuck you calling a timeout for?
29. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
It's my fucking time.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. With it is Brown. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Why would you fucking stupid
fuck? Out of bounds here on the return.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
You tell you to go back and touch shit. God damn.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way.
Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
All fucking vibrations, but the shit don't go out of bounds. Man, fuck this game.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
On the ground, Kamara. And he's got some space here.
What?
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough, because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team that had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other.
Killed by these motherfuckers.
I was like, I'm looking at that pick 6. I'm like,
change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
That's some bullshit I can't even pull off.
When that pick still a motherfucker?
And that closed up.
Like, I saw him, he was dedicated to one person, yo. I'm like, all right, cool, I got this. That motherfucker went up and they stretched that man's body out. Let that be me. Let that be me.
You and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
I don't know what the fuck we did different last year than we did this year. But this league plays totally different than we do. They get to do a lot of shit we don't allow.
Look at me. Door.
I know you're still here because I heard you in the chat.
Who, Steve? I think he went downstairs or something. So he'll be back in 30 minutes.
Oh, shit.
It's caught by Aguilar. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
When I tell you he played the best football I've ever seen him play.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and
he
go
still
for
lost
it
by
on
like
4th and 3.
21-28. Still. When I tell you he was doing some things, man. He was doing some things. I was really impressed. Okay, he caught me deep 2 times. Which people,
takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
People are so infatuated on getting the open man. But if y'all even just wait a half a second longer, just in any game general, there is something big, and I promise you, a lot of people don't take it.
Yeah, you're right. I noticed it in some of my games.
Sure, you see me.
Damn!
It's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop.
Nah, I hit you with the little think and dunk. Here you go. But you know, that's just to loosen you up, you know? Loosen you up. But you know what I really want to do. You know. It is what it is. Oh, damn. Steve came back now.
70, Indy.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now.
Whew, it's been a rough fucking game, though.
2nd and 11.
Yeah, man. They said they had to get you back for beating Smitty ass so bad, bro.
Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be 3rd down.
Everyone's going to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Look at this man right here. He is 99 on it. You got basically everything you need.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
85 span, 85, 81 2. 99, 95, 35, 99 deep, 99 medium, 99 short.
From the gun, Jones. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 35.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Jones now on 1st down.
There you go, baby.
And brought down, but not before.
Grab something for us. We out here getting our ass whooped.
Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Jones
they trying to do something.
1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. They'll run it. It's
why do y'all always do that?
Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Yo, never fucking block where I want you to block.
And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Man.
18, Gator. 50. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon.
God,
the 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st. Just a gain of 1 there.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd.
Hey, Echo.
Jones from the gun, he'll throw. Completes it to Aguilar. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And high fives for that one.
I need something on that motherfucker. Can't get a touchdown. I ain't got a touchdown with this fucking quarterback since I picked his ass up.
Who that is, Andy Dalton?
I'm with you on that.
No, Andy Dalton. Got this motherfucking name. I'll tell you that when I see him.
Yeah, I think you got to go and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Back to getting our ass whooped.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because What you really want to do,
last name Jones and he white, so I'm guessing Daniel Jones.
Probably so.
You think you can take the spirit away from another team, but their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
From the 31, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown.
There you go, baby.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Here's Daniel Jones.
Job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out. Okay,
and I think I played some big bucks for this motherfucker,
you can make an
too.
educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but
yeah,
sometimes.
I think like $18 million
right,
for the
you
year.
got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Bonafide squid.
Bonafide squid. Can you say bonafide squid?
Recon, 132 fighter.
Damn, it's still third quarter.
Now Jones throwing on first down.
God damn.
Seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Got a man, it's Brown. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 12, Jackson dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it.
God damn that old fast-ass quarterback, man. Hate that motherfucker.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
And this team ain't good enough for me to really compete the way I want to.
4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. He may try and run for this.
And that fucking quarterback should have fumbled.
The 5-yard line. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Shit, I don't even want to try too much crazy shit. It ain't gonna work. Keep this shit basic and get the fuck out of here.
Start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis, and also move the sticks.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Throwing on first down, Jones.
There you go! How the fuck you dropped that?
Pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer.
Hey, look, my team is really showing their 83 overall ass.
The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Jones, operating from the gun. Ebron with it over the middle. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw. Jones looking middle, and that's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
This is the longest fucking period we done held the ball.
On first down, it's Mack. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Hey, Charlie. Ready.
From the 22. Jones. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part, because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from their first one and blew out the Seahawks. Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
This pass complete.
Come on!
Jackson finding Andrews. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Jackson on first down. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
God damn, slow bastard.
Back to right around the 27. Andy Isabella was the intended target. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. There's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other.
It's a foot race. The 30, 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nelson
got his touchdown. I got his fucking touchdown. He was talking big shit. Oh, man, can you give me the ball? Can you please give me the ball? We need the ball. Now you got the touchdown. Shut your ass up.
It's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point splits the uprights.
Don't worry about no goddamn
shave one more off this
onside kick.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it
35-13. What the fuck I think I'm finna do?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all three timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check 25. Check 3.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Being chased out left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
58 to Mike. Here we go. Check it back.
Here's Kamara off the draw. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. Now Jackson on first down. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
That's where it's at.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The new Niners.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
58, Mike. Watch the curve.
Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
God damn it.
Incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, my defense needs some
So
help.
back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case.
What's the problem?
And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden.
I mean, you need to either reset your
phone. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for the Ravens, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.